2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
You can taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Portland. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report.
Thank you, Kevin.
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. DA, thank you. Tonight, two teams that like to slow it down a little bit, playing that half-court ball. Brent, we don't get to see that as often as we kind of have in the past.
Well, and that's okay, Kevin, because coaches who have a roster that's full of guys who they feel like physically can take advantage of defenses wearing down, or they're looking at their opponent as somebody who's not really patient defensively and wants to play through a 24-second possession. Then if you slow it down, you might have more opportunities for post-ups, cuts, and late baskets because of defensive breakdown.
Coaches knowing what they've got to work with.
Well, you got to know your personnel.
Yep. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Richardson and Johnson are the forwards. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Whiteside in its center. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Passes to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I like the way Turner uses his body on the inside, not scared of that kind of contact, and throwing a bit of his weight around.
Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the jam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Turner against Richardson. Lillard left side. Screen by Nurkic. Clock at 6. Turner passes to Nurkic. And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just a nice job of sniffing one out right there. Would love to see Johnson try to get a few more of those freebies.
That's tipped. Stolen by Waiters. And another fast break chance here for the Heat. Here we go. There's Dragic with the three. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Nurkic a screen on Dragic. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Lillard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. Justice Winslow comes in for Richardson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Waiters.
It's terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Well, Brent, the Heat with an experienced front office and one of the best young coaches in the league in Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, Spo has done a remarkable job. Tremendous amount of respect around the league for the way that Eric Spoelstra goes about his business, the way he handled the title runs and all those personalities and those dynamics. He has been fantastic and will coach in Miami for as long as he wants to. The way he goes about it is pride, work, and respect for anybody that walks through those locker room doors.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Dragic with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Dragic has got himself on the board with three there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Aminu dishes to Turner. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Winslow. And there's Lillard on the assist by Turner. Lillard's got his first 2 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Aminu. One-on-one here. Now Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard against Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard's showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the key.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Shoots over Olynyk. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
And it's sent back by Turner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat with the lead.
Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, he acts as a utility knife for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Stops, pops. They get the rebound. Here's Lillard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
Johnson, the pass to Olynyk, lets it go from the wing. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Down low, here's Magruder. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. Turner dishes to McCollum. Turner trying to free himself up. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Turner.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, is a very good ball handler, and he plays kind of in that mid-range game to look for space, not only to score, but to set up teammates. And I think coaching staff loves to have him play that point forward position to dictate some of the offense and take the load off the guards.
So for the Trailblazers, Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Harkless is subbed in for Evan Turner. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Right side, the pass to Waiters. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Richardson with it. And there's the pass to Waiters. Oh, good on the triple. And with Turner, he has underachieved, Brent, as far as where he was taken in the draft, but he offers a lot of unique skills to a team.
But the biggest drawback is Evan Turner at his size. you'd want him to shoot the three-point ball with a little bit more consistency. So I know he plays in the box a bit, and he likes to play in the mid-range game, but there are some things offensively I think that he can do to take advantage of some mismatches and put some points on the board.
Miami no good on that time either. Portland leading by 4. Collins a screen on Dragic. Over in the corner, Harkless. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Pass to Lillard. There's a screen by Collins. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
I'm sure that's on the scouting report to not let him catch and shoot. With McCollum's marksmanship, that's easy money.
McCollum against Dragic. Kicks it to Waiters. Off target with his 3. And McCollum launches it from deep. No good on that last second attempt there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal is here. Say hello to the people, Shaq.
Hola.
Kenny's here.
Ni hao.
And we're analyzing the first half of action. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, the shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And that does it for our half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
On the court for the Heat. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. We've heard Coach Steve Kerr say the power forward position as we knew it is disappearing. You could say that maybe about the center position too.
I don't want to say that about the center position. What I want to tell you, Kevin, and my humble opinion is that the center position has changed.
It's evolved.
So, yeah, I don't want to say that it's just disappeared because there are players out there that are playing that position and doing a lot of the things that you would qualify as center-centric. Screening, going down to the block, rim running to the post, being an option down low. But it's definitely changed.
But now we're seeing him go out and defend smaller guys in the perimeter, taking threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes to just kind of absorb what's going on.
Well, it's weird to absorb not only that and what those players individually are asked to do, but when you're at a game and you're sitting in the stands and all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s. It's the exact opposite. It was like, you know, a bunch of ants on top of a lost candy bar sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
Right.
It's just changed. So the center position, not disappeared, just changed.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
For the Trailblazers, Jake Layman comes in for Collins. And it's Seth Curry in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Heat, Dwayne Wade comes in for Waiters, and it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
Well, when you have a big guy like Whiteside running the break like that, look out.
Leonard with the screen on Johnson. Here's Curry with the three, but they recover it. Layman kicks to McCollum. A second chance effort. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. McCollum, one of the best shooters in the NBA. Any range, any shot, he can knock it down.
Yeah, a little bit of a down year in 18 for Lillard, but the way that he can score and the efficiency with which he can score is just remarkable. I really like to watch the pace he plays with, Kevin. I mean, he finds spots on the floor to get to and has that length and kind of never sped up sort of mentality on the offensive end. Becomes very, very dangerous.
A different look now for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Turner comes in for Jake Layman. And Lillard subbed in for Seth Curry. Heat also with a sub. Winslow's checked in. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Wade.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
Lillard attacking. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Last season, Damian Lillard continuing to put up big numbers. Took a while for him to find his groove, but he eventually got there.
Yeah, a lot of chatter last year about Lillard switching up his diet, going vegan for a little while, and then he switched back. Said he was losing a little bit too much in terms of his total body weight, and felt like he needed to get some of that strength back.
Screen by Olynyk. Winslow, the pass to Wade. Back to Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, I thought Winslow was going to rip that rim off. What a dunk.
Portland leading by 5. Turner with it. 6 points for him. He kicks to Lillard. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Here's Collins. That one wide left. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Adebayo passes to Johnson. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Trailblazers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Lillard outside. Collins a screen on Johnson. Lillard outside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Collins, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Turner kicks to Collins. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. To the paint, here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Collins has got his 3rd rebound tonight, and it's Turner off the drive. On the wing, Turner. Up and in on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Waiters. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
Jake Layman's checked in for the Trailblazers. Harkless comes in for Turner. Then for the Heat, Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Wayne Ellington.
To give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
And Portland making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. And that one falls for Collins. Here's Dragic. Misses off the right iron.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. They got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Curry passes to Stauskas. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Curry against Johnson. Goes up on the wing, and the basket by Curry.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game has broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
Feeds it to Whiteside. A putback. Dragic on the follow. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Curry can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen to complete the play. Man, that's why James Johnson's out there, an experienced vet, stepping up big time.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 4. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Collins. Turner comes in for Jake Layman. Collins checked in for Stauskas. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
Richardson is a capable scorer, but nothing feels better than shots like that.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Dragic against Lillard. McCollum outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And it's 13 points for C.J. McCollum.
Man, he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dragic. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nurkic is screen on Dragic, and Lillard gets to Nurkic. It's good!
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Dragic, Nurkic with the block.
Is this basketball or volleyball? Nurkic with the spike.
Johnson can't get it to go. And Portland with the ball. Here's Lillard. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Miami now. Here's Dragic. Richardson dishes to Dragic. Another shot. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, what a tremendous shot from Dragic there. He is defining clutch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And for a guy who entered the league as a terrific free throw shooter, Damian Lillard is now among the elite from the stripe. Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
And it's Turner off the drive, and it's Turner finishing it off.
How about Turner doing a good job with the feet to get himself into position to take it strong to the basket.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.